Welcome to our channel, the fastest and most detailed update of shocking secrets, unpredictable twists and breathtaking developments in the fascinating series Beyond the Gates. Today, we will bring you to an unexpected shock, when Chelsea discovers a shocking secret related to Madison, a girl who seems to be just a colleague, but turns out to have a completely different identity. The story below will reveal everything. Chelsea is a rational, strong and sharp woman, always in control of every situation at work as well as in life. However, in recent days, a series of strange events has caused her to fall into a state of confusion, disorientation, and feel that everything around her is gradually becoming fake. While going through the archives of a research project she was working on, Chelsea accidentally discovered a file that had been mistakenly filed away in a restricted area, a place reserved for confidential data. Unable to resist her curiosity, she opened the file and began to read. And at that fateful moment, her world collapsed. The first page of paper left her speechless, the birth certificate of a child named Madison, with the mother's name clearly listed as Leslie. The name Leslie exploded in Chelsea's mind. It couldn't be a coincidence, because Leslie was her best friend, colleague, and most important spiritual advisor. She had never heard Leslie mention having children, or even a serious relationship in the past. This was not only a shock, but also a profound betrayal. That the person she trusted the most had kept such a terrible secret for so many years. Chelsea flipped through the files and found more incontrovertible evidence. A DNA test between Madison and Leslie, confirming their biological mother-daughter relationship. Chelsea's heart was crushed. A series of questions flashed through her mind. Why did Leslie keep this a secret? Why didn't Madison know? Or had she known all along and hidden it with Leslie? Chelsea's trust in both important women in her life was shaken. She felt like a stranger in her own life. Chelsea remembered the times Leslie looked at Madison with strange eyes that she had once thought were just the worry of a mentor. She also recalled the moments Madison avoided when someone asked about her parents. All the things that had been overlooked were now clear pieces of a picture that had been hidden for nearly 3 decades. Not stopping there, Chelsea went back to the database to find more clues. She suddenly discovered an old recording, stored on a system that had been forgotten for many years. It was a psychological interview of Leslie at a facility for women with unwanted pregnancies. The voice in the recording was trembling, filled with tears. Leslie recounted that she had become pregnant in dire circumstances, without support from family or relatives, and decided to give up her daughter so that she could have a better life. Leslie did not reveal the identity of Madison's adoptive mother, but her words were full of remorse and pain. Chelsea did not know what to do with this information. She was holding a bomb that could blow up all relationships. If she told the truth, Madison would be shocked, Leslie would collapse, and the entire project they were building would be at risk of falling apart. But if she continued to keep silent, she would live in torment, feeling like she was aiding the lie. During sleepless nights, Chelsea thought about what Leslie had gone through. She understood that Leslie had her reasons for keeping secrets. But she also believed that Madison had the right to know the truth about herself. Chelsea tried to approach Madison more naturally, listened to her, observed her carefully, and day by day, hour by hour, realized the strange similarity between mother and daughter, from the steadfast eyes, the warm voice to the way they reacted when under pressure. The incident reached a climax when Madison accidentally discovered an old photo of Leslie holding a newborn baby, with the scribbled words on the back, "My dear daughter, I'm sorry." Madison began to suspect and turned to Chelsea to ask. Although Chelsea had prepared herself mentally, Madison's eyes when asking, "Can I trust you?" still made her extremely hurt. Left with no choice, Chelsea handed Madison the recording and the entire file. She said nothing more. Madison sat silently listening, tears streaming down her face. When the recording ended, she stood up and left the room, not looking back. Neither Leslie nor Chelsea knew what Madison would do next. A week passed in a heavy atmosphere. Leslie felt drained of energy, and Chelsea lived in extreme stress. Until one day, Madison returned to the office and left a short letter on Chelsea's desk. In it, she wrote that she needed time to think. but thanked Chelsea for not hiding the truth from her. She didn't blame Leslie, but she felt lost and deeply hurt. From then on, everything changed. Madison took a long leave. Leslie withdrew from the project, and Chelsea continued working with a heavy heart. She knew she had done the right thing. But the price she paid was that the once sacred relationships were falling apart little by little. The secret was revealed, but its consequences were still spreading like waves after an earthquake. The story is not over yet. Other secrets may continue to be revealed. The consequences that were thought to have been dormant will resurface at any time. And those involved will have to face the past to be able to move forward in the present. If you find this story interesting and want to continue to discover more shocking secrets in Beyond the Gates, follow and subscribe to our channel today. There are many more thrilling and dramatic details waiting for you ahead.